let's explore one of the most powerful and kind of weird forces that shapes your decisions every single day.
Okay, think about this. You find 20 bucks on the street. Feels pretty good, right? But what if you lose $20 from your wallet? That feels awful. It's the same amount of money, but the feelings aren't even in the same ballpark.
So what is that about? Why does the pain of losing something sting so much more than the joy of gaining that exact same thing?
Now, it's really easy to think, oh, I'm just a pessimist, but that's not it at all. This isn't about your personality.
It's actually about the fundamental design of your brain. It's a piece of core wiring we all have.
So what's really going on in there? This is where it gets really interesting.
To your brain, when you gain something, it registers it as a reward, a nice little bonus, a plus.
But a loss? Oh, that's a totally different story. That's not just a minus sign. Your brain sees that as a threat. An alarm bell goes off.
This whole idea is called loss aversion, and it makes perfect sense when you think about it. Your brain is wired for survival, first and foremost. And for survival, a threat alarm will always be louder than a reward notification. It has to be.
In fact, studies showed that the psychological pain of a loss is often felt about twice as powerfully as the happiness from an equal gain. So the scales in our minds aren't just a little off balance, they're deliberately tipped.
Okay, so that's the theory, but how does this actually show up in a real-life decision? Let's take a look. Imagine you have a ticket to see your favorite band. You're super excited to go.
You paid, say, 50 bucks for it. Totally fair price. You're all set.
Then, a friend who couldn't get a ticket hits you up and makes you an offer.
They offer you $100 for your $50 ticket. Now, logically, this is a no-brainer. You double your money, make a $50 profit. But for most of us, what's the first feeling? It's not about gaining the 50 bucks. It's about losing the experience. The thought of what you're giving up suddenly feels way heavier than the cash you'd gain.
But here's the most important part to understand about all of this.
That feeling isn't a flaw in your thinking. It's actually a feature.
See, your mind's default setting isn't to chase new things. It's to protect what you already have. It's a protective mindset. So this isn't some bug in your system, it's a feature, and it's designed for one main purpose: stability.
Because at the end of the day, the urge to protect is often stronger than the ambition to gain.